And by the way, I got this at Ross for $8.99.
Stop playing with him.
DEVINCI in his bitch. Okay. I'm so bad I got him twerking with me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm DEVINCI. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a product face-off. Ooh, I don't know, I just thought it'd be super fun. I ordered the Morphe Sponge. It's their contour and highlight sponge. It's got like this cool dual end, not dual, but just like flat, perfect for a contour to like, perfect to just snatch stuff up. See, this is already perfect. I guess I'm gonna do this side with the Morphe Sponge, but this just easily blends out my under my eyebrow. This one is already winning, already. So now let's just go in with our beauty blender and try to blend it out. So this is fun too. I mean, because I've been using the beauty blender for so long that it's never steered me wrong. So if the beauty blender had this little straight end, then it'd be winning, you know? Like, these are the differences in size. Kind of the same. This is a bit bigger because it has this end and the squishiness. If you wanted to see it, you see this arm over here struggling. You should get the firmness, but it's good. And I like this one better. I like this one. I'm gonna just go in with my NYX Total Drop in the color Caramel. I really like this stuff. I've already prepped and primed my face. I'm going to do the beauty blender side first. We're gonna go in with our beauty blender. And mind you, there is nothing wrong with the beauty blender. We're gonna just see what works best. Or if anyone works best, you know? Like, or if they're the same, which they're not. Morphe Sponge, to me, it's like more durable. It looks like it's gonna last. Like, you know, the beauty blender starts breaking up. You get chunks that come out. I don't think that that's gonna happen with the Morphe Sponge. So that's all I mean, is it's more durable. And if you're new to my videos, I like a full coverage. I like full coverage of natural makeup. Like, I put on a lot of face makeup, but it never really looks like that. So beauty blender, definitely, it works. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe, and straight off the bat, this one is way more firm. The beauty blender kind of just mushes right in my face, and this is kind of like firm. What I noticed is that I only used one side, one coat of, like this side I have 2 coats of foundation. I only have 1 coat of foundation on this side. And this side looks more full coverage. And I'm gonna say it's because of this beauty blender, because this is a lot more dense, like it's firmer than the beauty blender. The beauty blender is a bit more soft. So I personally like this side better because I feel like I'll use less foundation, because I told you guys I like full coverage. So this is 1 coat on this side. This side has 2 coats, and this side looks worse than this side. Like, this side looks good. And we only use 1 coat of foundation, you know, and I use 2 coats. I feel like I could use a whole nother coat on this side, and I feel like that's interesting, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go in with our concealer. I'm gonna take my Kat Von D concealer. I guess people have been boycotting her products. Can somebody update me? What's going on? I literally live under a rock. So in terms of putting on my foundation, I would say that the Morphe Sponge won this round. Honestly, I used less foundation to put on my sponge. This sponge is very durable. Beauty blender is really soft. I mean, I love both, okay? Like, I'm gonna always have a beauty blender in my collection, and I'm gonna always have a Morphe from here on out. I'm gonna always have a Morphe, and I ordered 2 of these. I'm gonna go in with ginger first, and then I'm gonna go in with custard. And I'm gonna also just go on top with custard. We're gonna go in with our beauty blender. Gonna go in with the back end of the beauty blender. Half of our Cupid's bow. We need a bit more blending over here. Beauty blenders are good for concealer. They really are. Now on the other side, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Sponge. Morphe Sponge, told you guys, is firm, you know? But it's the good kind of firm. Okay, it's literally full coverage. It makes things just completely full coverage. It literally makes things just more full coverage. Okay, but it blends it out, so it just makes you look flawless. There's definitely a difference between the beauty blender and the Morphe Sponge. I mean, I'm not done. There's a huge difference. This sponge is a lot better than the beauty blender, okay? And it's a lot cheaper than the beauty blender. Do you guys see the difference? I don't know, I just feel like this just looks so much better. Like, this side looks a whole lot more better than the Beauty Blender side. And guys, this side looks better to me. And then I'm gonna just go down the bridge. So for our contour, we're gonna just contour with our Mocha by Rihanna. So sides of forehead. So we're gonna go in with our Beauty Blender side. Let's blend out the Morphe side. Do you guys see a difference? This side looks a bit more just flawless, you know? All right, so this is our Morphe side. We haven't set our under eyes. We haven't blended out the side of our nose yet. But this is what we look like so far. I really feel like the Morphe side is just a whole lot better. It's more full coverage. It's more how I like to wear my makeup. The Beauty Blender, everything just looks everywhere. I'm really here for this Morphe sponge. And to blend out the sides of my nose is a piece of cake. We gotta snatch the Beauty Blender first, you know, and then, which is inconvenient. Okay, now we gotta snatch our Beauty Blender, make it skinny. And I think that you need both in your makeup, but if you can only have one, it just depends on the look that you're going for. The Morphe side really took the cake for me. Like this, I haven't even set my face, okay? I haven't set my face. The Morphe side looks really good. But for the sake of it, I'm gonna just go in and finish my makeup. Then I'll come back with my final thoughts. Maybe I should just bake for you guys for the joy of it. I'm gonna bake real quick. Do y'all see how easy that snatch was? And it's just a perfect line. This one is harder. It's harder to kind of, you know, get it into a straight line. You gotta really work for it. Gonna twerk some. Hey, shawty, stop playing.
She got bands in her hands when that cash hit the flow. She says she need more, but here, girl, there you go. Bring me more ones if that ass hit the flow. I'ma go ahead and let the cash go. So shawty, stop.
Love the Morphe side, and this is Beauty Blender. To me, I personally like the Morphe sponge better than the Beauty Blender, but it's gonna ultimately be up to preference. Honestly, I don't know, if you are into like a natural diffused, not even airbrushed, but more, cause I feel like this side to me looks more airbrushed and more, you know, just flawless, the Morphe side. Beauty Blender side, this sponge is really soft. So I feel like with the Beauty Blender, just imagine when you dip water painting into a water and then it like kind of diffuses out. That's the kind of look that I see over here. It's like kind of diffused out. And personally, I like a full face of makeup, so I don't really like that look, you know, unless I'm going for a more natural, no makeup look. But now that I've tried the Morphe sponge, I've probably been using it for a week now, every day, and I literally can say that this is my favorite sponge. Like, it's amazing, you know, like, and it's affordable. I think it's like $8.99, so it's super affordable. I don't know, I just think that you need it. If you can afford to have both, get both. But personally, if you can only get one, what's the better deal? What's the better sponge? To me, it's this. Let us know what you guys enjoy putting on your foundation with. Me, from here on out, every tutorial you see from me, I'll probably be using the Morphe sponge, at least for the next few weeks. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you're not already and you've already been watching this video this whole time. If you've already been watching my videos, thanks so much for tuning in again. I don't even want to call you guys subscribers because you guys are supporters. I feel like you guys just want to see some entertainment, so I'm here for that. I love making videos. If you guys want me to continue to post, just watch, like, comment, share with your friends, and maybe one day I can do this 3 times a day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys stay beautiful, stay positive, and I'll see you guys next time. Brr.